Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In the last part, we went through all the remembrance ceremonies and decided we are going to join the Immortal Flames. We also went ahead and did the Moonfire Fair quest, since it was ending soon, so let's go ahead and join the Immortal Flames. What brings you to the Hall of Flames this day, adventurer? I believe you're expecting me? Ah, I thought as much. You are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It's an honor to meet you, madam. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak, Private. Imperial, sir, they fired on a Highwind Skyways airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells, of all the times for this to happen! Arya, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amal-Jai, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. We must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go. Yes, sir. Why is this... Oh, we go here. Oh, and we're getting tossed into everything. Let's just go ahead and warp on over the horizon and see what we can do. Alright, I had to make a pit stop for Fate there. I managed to pick up a medal, so that's good. Alright, we're going to be level synced down to 24 for this one. Adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Alright, sir. Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Ariana, yes? I'm glad to have you with us. I've not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of magic are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to Castor Meridianum along with your friend. When you have to help him? That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we built since the Calamity, the first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of working, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We talk on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Arya? Yeah, I suppose. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! We're under attack! 2 arms! Alright, well, let's take out some Imperials. Maybe. No, this thing seems to have a lot of HP. Let's... No, this has a little bit less. Wait, excuse me. Got blinded, and I'm getting hit by the back line. We'll probably deal with that. Yeah, this has way less HP. Alright, take care of the archers, and we can deal with the front line. One more. That's why I'm also not getting blinded. Excuse me. I'm supposed to die at very second. I also just got blinded again. Alright, last one. What are you doing? Kill them, I said! Your self-cures aren't doing much. Where's that bloody vanguard? We need it now! And more! Excuse me. Way back there! Excuse me. Show them no mercy. A Magic Vanguard? That looks scary. Looks scary. We also have more archers. Let's deal with those as per usual. Looks like this one's actually being hit a little bit more, so let's deal with it first. And then take out that one. Alright. See, NPCs do not like to actually, you know, dodge, well, anything. Need to do something about that. Hey, not fair. I pulled aggro. It's running. What the heck was that? What the... I don't have any words right now for what in the world just happened. I really don't. It's like, it just booked it off to the middle of nowhere, used the skill, came back, and here it's doing it again. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what to say about that. Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can bring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Arya. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of the Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, although anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I, just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though. If it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flame lads, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm your dead friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Sure, you got it. Alright, let's... Is there a... Yeah, it's right over there. Or I could just go back to Ul'dah. I think I'm gonna do that, actually. Just go back to Ul'dah and turn in the quest. Welcome back, Arya. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the immortal flames? Sure. For coin and country. Are you ready, Arya? Then let us begin. Arya Ariana, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. Another word from Flame General Von Alden, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Arya Ariana, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? What skills I have belong now to Ul'dah. I don't have a sword. And Ul'dah will have need of them in the days ahead. The knowledge and experience of well-traveled adventurers are valuable assets. Farewell, your resolve is plain. Arya Ariana, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Fine Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight till last for coin and country. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Can you hear me, Arya? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Ariana. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a scion. For return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience, there are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. If you insist. You may now accept the quest My Little Chocobo Immortal Flames by speaking with Swift. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Which is a new warning that's been added. Yay! Delivery missions unlocked. So what in the world is a delivery mission? Well, let us speak. So there are supply and provisioning, which are via your disciples of hand and land, or there's expert delivery, which you can't do until you're Flame Sergeant 2nd Class, which are used for doing your gear you get from dungeons. Which become a private 2nd Class must fulfill the following requirements. We need 2,000 seals, which will let us hold more seals. So unfortunately we don't have any. The main ways to get them are stuff like fates or guild hests and fates and turning stuff in. Alright, so we actually have 2 quests here. The heck is Shadows and Cast, level 44. I don't think what that one is. Anyways, My Little Chocobo. You should get yourself a chocobo. Yes, please. It sounds like a mount. It is a mount. How are you on? Yes, a moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well, then perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with the quartermaster to obtain a Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you receive your issuance, show it to Mimigun by the gated nod. He'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. So we need to get a Flame Chocobo issuance, which is going to take some seals. However, we have a pup no longer. Private Ariana, I've been keeping a close eye on you of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ul'dah do us all proud. I've done literally nothing but talk to you. Yes, I understand now, with the Flame General on you, it would not be an understatement to say that the future of our grand company is riding on your capable shoulders. And yet, it is also clear to me that you have only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flame burns strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yes, I would see you become a blazing inferno that reduces all that oppose Ul'dah into smoldering embers. It is with such hopes that I have made arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzean Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you are familiar with it? That look in your eyes tells me you are eager to take to the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lunasia. The ferry at Moraby Dry Docks in Lower Lunasia will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya blah blah. I'm not even trying. I have already taken delivery of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. So that is for PvPing. So let's talk with the quartermaster. See how much this license is going to cost us. 200 seals. So how in the world are we going to get 200 seals? Well, let's check guild tests. Well, we'll get 164 just for doing our daily guild test. But more importantly, we'll get 164 for doing our daily guild test. We'd also get 260 if we did our daily leveling roulette, which I might go ahead and do. Either that or might try and poke my head over to some... This is level 50, yes, okay. Over to some fates, which, as I mentioned, also does it. So... Unfortunately, cannot do either of those quests yet. I want my mount. Fine, I'll go back to Awakened Sands. For now. Because I have a goal in mind. Welcome back, Arya. Lady Menthalia waits you within. Hey, 300 seals! We don't have to do a daily! Woo! Welcome back. It seems you've wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? When the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics, the pride in his voice was palpable. We Silence are truly fortunate to have you with us, Arya. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you've already met. Tatara, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I am... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this, we needed the knowledge of experts, so we sent we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. "300 flame seals!" Hello! Sylph management. We need to now go investigate the Sylph.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Do I have a
I am
choice?
grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Alright, so we need to head to the Adder's Nest, which is in New Gridania. So let's go ahead and head on over there. What the heck is this quest? Give me passage through the White Wolf Gate, Arya, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served Zob well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that will grant you passage beyond Gridania's own White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to, I'm not even trying, Fran Chim, the gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battles to come. I'm sure the news of your deeds will reach me before long. So it sounds like we're going to get access to go out a new way. But first, we need to make our way over to the Adder's Nest. And hello there. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the signs once more if we are to. I'll beg pardons. It's a terrible habit of mine to think aloud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? The very thing you were just grumbling about. We come in peace. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Eden Papalemo, it's always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you question the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. Little Bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your Little Bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch. Much to the delight of the other seeds here, who has no desire to see your people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind. It is precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there ever be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike a Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question yet. I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions are bound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistake a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you, Scions, come in. Got it. The Sylphs of Little Souls remain untempered and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Souls, you come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say it, Papalemo. You all can go that way. For I am going to go this way. I have other business to take care of. Because I was trying to get through that particular quest. Because you can... Yeah, I'm going to go do my little chocobo. Which has unlocked some other stuff. And more importantly, we need to open up this gate. Only those who possess the gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb for limb. Being like this. You have papers? Let us see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, Arya. In the future, should you wish to pass, need only say the word. So I can go ahead and pick an earring. Let's see. No. Earring's bad. We're fine. This is going to be higher level quest, so I'm gonna go ahead and just ignore that one for now. There are some quests back there. I'm trying to think of which one that is. I don't actually remember. The house that Death built. What in the world quest is this? If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too, am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing people talk about these days is that nasty bit of business down near Islamhar. Sure you've heard of the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there? No. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the whalers. They say on the other end is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there... Oh, it's this. To map the place out, nothing is the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors. Going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awful tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Islamhar and you can hear it straight from the chocobo's mouth. Alright, so it's going to take us down the South Shroud. And a sight to behold. As if I'm not busy enough without playing Lost and Found. Oh, do forgive me, friend. Once again, one of our customers has departed without her belongings, and I'm a little lost for what to do about it. I understand the adventurers may have many cares on their minds. It would make my life much easier if they could get their personal effects in order. I did not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings. This is the book in question. The face of his owner was unfamiliar to me, but Errol over there seemed quite smitten with her, as with every pretty lass he lays his eyes on. That's neither here nor there. I trouble you to inquire as to the girl's whereabouts. I've found the man to be less than forthcoming ever since I spurned his advances. Oh, so you're just gonna toss me to the wolves, basically. That's what I'm hearing. Ah, this sweet little thing with the journal. Of course I remember her well. Had a smile to warm the heart and a laugh, a little, one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul, and she was most eager to hear tales of my many travels, which speaks to a keen and sensitive mind. Julie, I believe was her name? No, that's not right. Julie was a redhead from last week. Ah, damned if I can remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seek out my company. Dare say keeping all names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. Any road the girl spoke of paying a visit to Alkalu Falls before traveling on. Like as not, you'll find her there now, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Do pass along my regards if you see her. She should be readily recognizable in that charming straw hat of hers. Alright. Let's deliver the age-worn log. Now that it's so kindly told us exactly who needs it, instead of being like, oh yeah, I wonder who it could possibly be. So we're gonna head for the amphitheater, and then head up from there. Why, hello. Pardon, I don't believe that. You have something in mind, you say? I do, apparently. My journal! Think the 12 in my haste escaped the clutch of the insufferable mutton-monger slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? You have my gratitude, Arya. It may not look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Pages brim with the tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm, as told to me by the sensitive souls I have met in my travels across the Eorzea. Tales that have struck me with a most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too have seen the realm, I am sure. I would ask you, Arya, have you truly seen her, born witness to Eorzea in her myriad of splendor? Have you stood on the palm-fringed beaches of Costa del Sol just as the sun peeks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sands beneath your feet? Have you lost yourself in the night sky of the Segoli, adrift amidst a boundless sea of stars? Ah, but why do I even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. And I quote from my journal, yes, this is the one. For the fane, beneath the two that are one, her divine cup runneth over with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I can assure you the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me. Go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. So, we need to go down over by the Conjurer's Guild. So let's go ahead and do that. So normally when you are doing these, they aren't actually going to tell you where to go. It's just that this one's kind of the introductory, so they're throwing you a bone. Alright, now as we walk up here, it's around here somewhere, I guess. Just look out. You have looked upon one of Eorzea's stirring vistas as identified by the explorer at Millith Ironheart. Return to Upkalu Falls and report your sightings. Alright, let's go report. Welcome back, Arya. I trust you were as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance to Stillglade Fane is none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nafika the matron so long ago. And those mammoth tree tusks, remnants, no doubt, of a primeval forest. Whence did they come? Why did the two great arbors grow as one? This, I do not know. But I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty. If only we know where to look. This is what compels me to wander, not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. In its pages, you will find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both those I have seen with my own eyes and those I have, thus far at least, only heard in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but this is not all the more reason to take in the sights as you travel, that both body and mind might enjoy you a moment's respite from time to time. And who can say, perhaps you will discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Arya. When you've seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I would like nothing more than to share impressions with a fellow sensitive soul. Alright, and that unlocks the Sightseeing log, a compendium of the most beautiful sights to be seen in Eorzea. It's compiled by the explorer Millith Ironheart. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by Sightseeing log. From the snippets of information contained within, identify and seek out the locations described. Note that certain sites may only be properly appreciated at a given time of day or under ideal weather conditions. Perform the designated email while taking the sites, and the entry for the corresponding vista will be marked off. With your sightseeing log in hand, go forth and see Eorzea as few have ever seen her before. And, well, yeah, we have the sightseeing log now unlocked, and yes. So, right now, it's actually limited to the first 20. We have to get those before we can get the rest of the ones in the Realm Reborn. And it's a royal pain in the butt. Let's put it that way. Alright, let's use those handy-dandy flame seals we got and grab ourselves a flame chocobo issuance once I remember where the heck it is on the list. And now we need to go over by the Adventurers Guild to get ourselves a chocobo. Finally. Finally. Minus since like level 2. Now we're level 32. Or something like that. Silly, crazy. It's only a level 20 quest, so you know. No, we're almost 32. My bad. Whatever issue you say, then I'll need to see your flame chocobo issuance. Here it is. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. I've been debating over what to name this for a while now. Oh, man. I don't know. I have an idea. Just don't know how to work it. What? Must be between 2 and 20 alphabetic characters. Okay. After much deliberation. So let's do a little bit of a story time. Just this is gonna be a hard story time for me, but let's do a little bit of story time before I type this name in. So mid-November 2019, I unfortunately lost my mom to cancer. And she had played this game a little bit. She would always be like, oh, I'm not good enough at it, whatever. She did get to level 50, but she stopped playing after that. But she did still enjoy watching me. So, oh god, I need to try and not cry while I'm saying this. But anyways, yeah, so I lost her to cancer mid-November last year. By the way, just get your skin checked for that kind of stuff because melanoma is pretty dang deadly. And two things she really liked were dragons and frogs. And so, and also in college, that's where she met my dad, and she got a bachelor's in Spanish there. And so I wanted to pay a bit of a tribute to her in how I named this chocobo, because on my original character, she actually helped me name that one. Oh god, I'm starting to tear up. Yeah, so she's helped me name my original character's chocobo, because I really like dolphins. I also like penguins, hippo. But yeah, so I really like dolphins. And so my main character's chocobo is named Delfina, for the Spanish word for dolphin. And so I want to name this chocobo in tribute to my mom, and I had to come up with some good combination of the Spanish words for dragon and frog, so which is dragon and rana. So I said that's too much deliberation. God, I'm seriously trying not to cry right now. I'm sorry. It's still a really, really hard subject for me to talk about. But yeah, so not too much deliberation. I'm still, like, kind of in my head, like, do I want this one or do I want that one? I'm gonna go with Dragona. So, like that. I was also thinking Dragona, or with either just the O or OA, but I think I'm gonna go with Dragona. I did look it up. It's also, like, seems to be a Serbian name, and it's also a village in Belarus, but I'm gonna go with Dragona. Yep. Quit! God, seriously, try not to cry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a really hard subject for me to still talk about. I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow it into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when someone in crowded city areas or monster-infested layers. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your chocobo rider's license, as it is required by law. That concludes all the formalities. Gosh dang it. That concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Oh. So we can finally summon a dang mount. So let's go out. Let's say hi to Dragona. Oh. I knew I was gonna have to give a backstory to this name. I knew it was gonna be hard for me, but like I said, she helped name my original character's my main character's chocobo, so it only seemed right. So let's go to mount guide. So now we can summon any of our available mounts. However, let's go ahead and actually use the whistle we just picked up. And let's summon Dragona. And here we are. Meet Dragona. YouTube. Oh my gosh. Seriously, I'm like... Seriously, not trying not to cry. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. Maybe. I don't know. It's still debatable. So if you go into a city while you're in the mount, you will just automatically dismount. But there is another thing I want to do in Ul'dah before I call this a video, especially because I'm already like, oh my god. Okay. I also had to like write down notes in my word search I'm working on here. So let's head over to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, taking this route, because it's a little bit easier for purposes we are going for, because we want to finally get a retainer. We've had access to him for a little bit, we just haven't actually been in this area to go get one. So, now we can see that there's some sightseeing things to do here, but let's talk to this retainer of OK. Greetings, I take it you have come to see me about the retainer. Let's hire a retainer. Grant records, you may hire up to 3 retainers. So, you may have remember that I had mentioned you can have 2 normally. I am paying for access to a 3rd one. Just kind of inventory and yeah, so I got it from my main, but it also carries on to here. It is $2 per extra, and I can't really afford to go more, so I only have 3. You have no retainers in your employ. Alright, what customer is your retainer? So this is going to show us the character creation stuff. I never really showed it. So if I get this, describe the retainer you desire down to the most minute detail. So you can essentially create it just like you could a regular character. So I'm going to go ahead and load... What is this one? I don't actually know what this one is. It's all raw. It's one of my old styles from my main character. So it can be any race that you so desire. I'm gonna go with the female aura. And we're gonna go with the rain class. And I'm not gonna go like super hardcore into like modifying it. I do want to adjust some of the like color wise details. Let's go ahead with that. Change the look of the tail and length, and let's go hairstyle. So we don't have too many available right now, but let's grab that one. Hair color, I'm gonna go with something. There we go, let's go with that. Like I said, I'm not going super hard at it. Let's take that face. Actually, no, we'll go with the same face as my main character. Change the eye color here. Let's go with a purple. And like I said, I'm not going super hard at it. Leave that as is. I'm not going to save the appearance data. And that's what our retainer will be. So that's the character creation sort of deal. I already like mostly pre-made this one. God, I still feel like crying. Help. I can think of several retainers that are exactly as you describe. Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. It'd be so kind as to state a preference, it would be most helpful. So you can choose what kind of personality your retainer has. Let's go with carefree. Hey, it's you! It's you! Hello again, you! And when dismissed, retainer will be with you for all, just so. Finish already? Guess that's that then. Alright, let's hire our first retainer. I'm only going to do one for now. If I do any others, I will probably not record it. So the retainers on my main character are Rinny, Rinny 1, or Rinny 2, Rinny 3. So I'm probably going to do the same here. Arya, Arya 1, Arya 2. Oh, Arya 2, Arya 3. It's just easier for me to keep track of them. So let's go ahead and hire the services of Arya. Name you chosen is not available! Fine. Arya 1. on your own plate. Why couldn't I take Arya? Dang it. I guess I could get Rennie because I made it like so long ago. Can summon it using a nearby bell. So we can summon 2 more. However, for now, let's go ahead and just summon this one. So you can change out which city they're at and so on. So you can entrust items and trust Gil. You can sell items. We do not have the ability to use those ventures quite yet. But if you go to, say, sell items, it'll pull up your inventory. You can also do it from your retainer's inventory. Of course, our retainer doesn't have any items. So say we want to sell, like, some of these items we have, like, say, the Chocobo thing. We can look at the recent listings, see what all they're being listed at. It's not really worth too much, so I'm probably not going to bother with that. But say, let's check the ram horn. Again, not really worth much. It's just, when it's that low, it's usually just easier to put it on our skeleton NPC. Again, not really much. A lot of the early stuff is just really not worth anything. Like, even this, selling it, it's like, I always try and go like a gil or 2 below whatever the lowest price is. So like, but for this, it's like a high quality one, so I go off of that, so I'm gonna go for 29 gil. So there we go, we're selling an item. No, we picked up a orchestration roll piece. And like, we can sell basically anything that's lit up like this, we can sell. So we could sell this Brave One Dark Matter. Doesn't sell for much, but just an example. We could sell this lavender. No, that actually... Okay, let's sell that for 999 gil. So this is your basic, just sort of deal here. Like, if I check these bronze pieces, yeah, see, it's like just not worth it. If you went to go buy it, for instance, it'd still be like over 10,000 gil. You'd be losing money to buy that and then sell it at a vendor. So it's just not worth trying to sell those. And yeah, just a lot of early stuff is really not worth it. It's like, that's 5 gil. Like, it's something, usually, like, some of the materials like this, you can usually get at least a little bit out of. Ethers, yeah, ethers could be not anything at all. Skins, yeah, I mean, like, so that one was like a 45 gil. I'm gonna go a little bit higher because there's only one that low. It's really just a matter of feeling and how you want to price anything. At least that's how I do it. So that's kind of just a basic look at selling anything. Like, most of what I have is just not going to be worth anything at all. Dye can usually at least be worth a little bit. Oftentimes you can just get it from an NPC, but you can also just, you know, say, take advantage of the people who are lazy. And, like, you could buy this from a vendor for 40 gil. Or you could sell it on here and get someone to buy it for over 100. That sort of thing. Like this, yeah, like, that's actually cheaper than the vendor. So you do sometimes want to keep an eye out. Like this, you can buy it from NBC for 40, but it's selling for like 800. That's the sort of thing I mean. So yeah, it's all just sort of a feeling in how you do it. Yeah. So overall, I won't really do this much while I'm recording. Oh, this is actually... Algot horns are actually worth at least something. How about the chunks? Yeah, I mean, something. So, that's your basics introduction to retainers. Let me talk with the vocate here. Think... What services can they provide? Spirits Marguerite Soft, see, ask on, yeah. Alright, so we cannot do the other thing quite yet. I think we might have to make it to Heaven's Word stuff before we can actually do that. But on that note, I think I do need to call it good here. I've been having some bad back pain lately, and it's starting to... I've been going at this a little too long because I was trying to get through to this point in the story so we could have access to mounts and all that. So yeah, I need to go take it easy. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. I'm sorry for the I'm about to cry part. Oh gosh, I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, an ill-conceived venture. Never mind. There it is, right there. That's the quest we're looking for. That was the quest I was thinking of. All right, so we'll do that next time as well. Yeah. Yeah. So just thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. I'm gonna go try and rest and stuff, and yeah. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out.